While on Oxford Street with a friend, we checked out Papa-Dum, an Indian street food spot just behind Selfridges on James Street. It was buzzing with diners inside and out. I sat inside as it had better light, but I would have loved to have sat outside in the sunshine. Speaking of which, a duo of summery cocktails were in order. We had the chili guava margarita with a spicy kick, fruity sweetness and a serious hit of tequila. Then the fresh lime soda, which tasted like a sour mojito thanks to the massive splash of rum, banging. I'm never asked to film in kitchens as I don't want to impose, but when I'm invited I never say no. Here's the chef preparing my Dahi Puri, which is one of my favourites. And honestly, these ones look pretty special. The finishing touch, pomegranate seeds, and just look how beautiful this looks. Eating them's like a sensory explosion. First they're crisp, then you bite into soft, followed by a burst of cool, sweet yoghurt, tangy tamarind, the sneaky chili heat, and those popping bursts of pomegranate. Delicious. Another cooking shot. This time the chef's preparing my chicken 65. It's a famous South Indian dish of crispy chicken stir-fried with chilli, onion and curry leaves. The crisp coating on the tender chicken was similar to a pakora, while the onions and fresh chilli still had a nice crunch. You could taste hints of garlic and ginger coming through with a hot chilli heat and that earthy aromatic flavour from the curry leaves. Seriously addictive. We also had Pani Puri, crisp shells filled with potato and chickpea then topped up with mint water, making each bite crisp, soft, cool, spicy, tangy and refreshing. Next we tried the Malabar prawns coated in a South Indian masala and fried until perfectly crisp. Incredible flavours, fragrant cardamom, chilli heat, earthy cumin and curry leaves, balanced by a sweet coriander chutney with the juicy prawn shining through. Now for some Indian fried chicken served with masala mayo. The batter was super crunchy, wrapped around the most tender chicken. The heat here was intense, but the tangy, curry spiced, creamy mayo was a good pairing. These were lovely. I love chili paneer and this one nailed it. Savoury soy, a hint of sweetness, garlic, ginger and chili heat, squeaky creamy paneer taking on the tangy sauce and a fresh spring onion zing. No complaints. Our final small plate before the main was Pabargi, a rich tomatoey mashed vegetable curry served with toasted buttered rolls dusted with masala. I was told to add lime and onions and that combo worked perfectly. The curry was nicely spiced and balanced by the sharpness of the red onion and lime. Really delicious. And finally, probably a dish too far because I was stuffed, but it was time for the chicken biryani, served in its own pot and then poured onto the tray. The rice was perfectly cooked, each grain separate and coated in rich ghee. Warm cardamom and cinnamon flavours blended with sweet fried onions. Boneless chicken was surprisingly tender and the cool raita was needed to balance the richness. Absolutely banging. I think you know what's coming. Of course the double thumbs are up for this one.